In this video, I'm going to offer you perhaps a different perspective on social media and the effect it has on women. Some people believe that social media reveals the true female nature. Although I would agree, I also think the problem is a lot more concerning. From my perspective, social media is creating a certain type of woman, and it has to do with female competition. In today's society, we don't really talk about female competition because women are a lot better at hiding their competitiveness. They're a lot more subtle. But at the end of the day, we all know that women are very competitive. And this is not a result of culture. It is a deeply ingrained biological instinct. Because in reality, every woman is in competition with every other woman. Because there's a limited number of high-quality men that they can compete over. If we look back in tribal days, all of the young and beautiful women in the tribe would be aware of who the top-tier guy is, the one that everybody wants to be in a relationship with, and they would all compete over that guy. However, back in those days, there was a clear limit on female competition because there was a clear prize, the top-tier guy or the top group of guys. Once the top-tier guy or the top group of guys have chosen their partner, the competition was essentially over. You can't go steal somebody's husband because you live in a small tribe and everybody's gonna know. There are social consequences. You can be ostracized. Back in the day, if you get kicked out of the tribe, then who's gonna provide for you? Who's gonna protect you? Social isolation could be your death. But nowadays, with the invention of social media, through a click of a button, women have access to thousands of pictures and images of male celebrities, professional athletes, artists. So it seems like there's an endless supply of high-quality men to compete over. So the competition never really ends. And with the internet comes anonymity. There's no social consequences. Women can really engage their worst instinct when it comes to female competition. The way that it used to be is that when a woman decides to settle down and have a family with a man, that's it. She is out of the competition. But in the world of social media, when you have the combination of endless number of high-quality men and the instinct of hypergamy, the competition is never over. So even after partnering up with a man and having a family, there's still very strong temptation to consider other possibilities because there's always the voice in the back of her mind that says, what if there's a better guy out there? Now, in order to really understand how dangerous social media can be, you need to understand the difference between quality and quantity. So first, we know that women are driven by the instinct of hypergamy. So back in tribal days, the goal of female competition is to attract the highest quality guy that they possibly can. So it's the quality that they care about, not quantity. It doesn't matter if there's 100 low-quality guy that want to be with her. She doesn't care about those guys. She only wants to be with the top-tier guy. In fact, to women, the attention of low-quality men can actually be a liability. This is why women can be very harsh in rejecting men who they perceive as low quality. The psychology behind it is quite dark. If you want to check it out, I'm going to link it over here. But this is what makes social media so dangerous because it disrupts this instinct of hypergamy. When it comes to social media, the main method of female competition is self-promotion. It's the competition to get the most views, the most likes, the most followers. They want to advertise how desirable they are as a partner. But the thing is, social media is an anonymous platform. Those men liking your photos, watching your videos, following your Instagrams, you don't know if they're high quality men or not. They're simply a number on a screen. And by making all men anonymous, even low-quality men have values. Back in tribal days, the attention from low-quality men was a liability. But in the world of social media, the attention from low-quality men is an asset. This has completely changed the way women behave. With social media, the competition is no longer about quality. It's all about quantity. Before, women would only act in a way that would be appealing to high-quality men. But now, they act in a way that will be appealing to most men. Whichever behavior that gets you the most likes, the most views, the most followers. So how do they behave? They show a lot of skin. I mean, we all know this. Sex sells. The more promiscuous you behave, the more attention you'll get. A woman in tribal days would never act promiscuously because she knows that that's not appealing to high-quality men. If he's a top-tier guy, he can have any woman he wants. So why would he choose a woman who acts promiscuously? That is a huge red flag because if he's going to invest in her, he needs to make sure that any children they have are his. But with the promiscuous woman, you can never be sure of that. And social media is particularly dangerous for young girls. It might start off with her just posting photos with her friends, but then she might start to often noticed that those photos where she shows a bit more skin, those photos get more likes. To her, that's a self-esteem boost, so she's going to post more photos like that. Pretty soon, she's going to be posting provocative photos on a regular basis, and there are going to be tons of shitty men liking those photos. The likes from those men are going to form the foundation of her self-esteem. And here's the thing, she never has to deal with those men. She doesn't even know who they are, because if she does, she'll be so disgusted that she might stop posting those photos. You see, in reality, nobody wants attention from low-quality people. Just think about it. Would you want the attention from a really high-quality person or the attention from 10 shitty people? Of course you want the attention from a high-quality person, but social media prevents women from knowing that information. It converts all of the attention from shitty men into a number on a screen. This is what I meant when I said social media is creating a certain type of woman. The type of woman who does not care about the quality of the men they interact with. They only care about the number of likes on the screen. From my perspective, it's already happening, but very soon we will see an entire generation of young women who grow up in the world of social media with absolutely no personality. They will only want to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Hypergamy will no longer be the driving force behind their attraction to men. Instead, they'll develop their personality based on what gets the most likes, the most views, and the most followers. It's very tragic and it's very concerning. So yeah, that's my take on social media. For those watching right now, if you have a daughter or planning to have a daughter, I'd love to know what you're going to do to protect your daughter from social media. Till next time, stay curious.